Okay, so it's the 22nd of November. This came yesterday, though I didn't get back last night until later on, so I'm doing it today. It looks the next lot of Hachettes, and this will be the second to last one of the year. Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, ah. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I've injured myself today because I lost my balance when I was walking. I don't know how I managed to do this, and I fell forward, and basically I tried to stop myself from falling, and basically completely scraped my hands against gravel and cut them open, and I was bleeding. And that also fucked up. My headphones came flying off. They went down the street. They're thankfully perfectly fine. My phone case, the case has gotten a little bit of damage just there. Thankfully the phone itself is perfectly fine, but yeah, I'm a bit annoyed that that case has gotten damaged. Because that phone case is literally, I think, about 3 or 4 weeks old. So, not brilliant. So, 43, 44, 45, and 46. Okay. And they came in a box. Hooray! So, we're still working on the base, which, by the way, the base actually sits on this chair, actually, when I'm not, obviously when I'm not sitting in it. Just because, like, I've got nowhere else really to put it. Really, because I don't want to put it along the back bit there, near where the radiator is. I don't want to put it near there. So, yeah, not sure where I put it. Got zero sympathy off my dad, by the way, who just made fun of us over it. His initial reaction to seeing us bleeding and that was, alright. That was his actual reaction. And then in the car, when he was telling me sister, he was saying, oh, it was the invisible sniper that got him. And that, which, yeah, it literally happened 5 minutes ago. So, yeah, bit of an arse there. Right, so, what we're doing. Oh, God. It looks like we're doing a fair few things. Okay. Let's show that up first. By the way, I'm seeing today, I've been to 2 B&Ms today. I didn't purposely go to them, I just went to 2 places that both had B&Ms. Both had recently had a delivery of the resurrection sets, which I've been seeing popping up all over the place, like new old stock resurrection sets, which is bizarre. Anyway, right, so it looks like we're doing the same thing twice. Okay, so that's good. So we're screwing 2 of those panels in place. There's quite a few things in here. I can already tell these are the metal panels, metal plates. Here we go. Oh, that's interesting. They're going to slide out. They haven't done what they did, which I liked what they did on the previous one. On the previous lot of issues on these metal parts, what they did is they wrote on which side was what. Like, one of them had a letter on it. And that, which made things much easier. These ones, unfortunately, they've gone back to not doing that. Don't know what that is. Got some sort of almost powder on them. So, here it is. The massive thing. And basically, one goes there, and the other goes there. So, I'm going to go off and do that now. Okay, so I've done that. You can see there, this panel there. both on there. And you know what? It's times like this I am glad I keep the spare screws from previous ones, because I managed to drop 2 screws and 2 bolts when doing this, because it is a very bloody fiddly job putting those on. So yeah, it makes me glad I did keep them, and that from previous issues. Anyway, what am I doing next? Ooh. Okay, so putting on more of those plastic bits. By the looks of it, yeah, I think by the end of this, all those plastic holder bits for the fender and that will probably all be on, or should be by the end of this, because I don't think it's this lot. I think it's next month's lot of issues where you start to make the wheels. And it's not a case of, oh, you get a wheel. No, you have to assemble the wheels. So, yeah. Oh, boy. Like, you know, this is not as exciting. You know, it starts off exciting and that with the dome. And then with the next section, and you get the mutant and that. That mutant, by the way, never seen it come back in stock. Yeah, I heard some people are still waiting on it, which is insane. Yeah, I would like to get a second mutant just to have, like, you know, out of the Dalek and that. I'm also obviously still worried about its longevity of the actual mutant itself, because it's made of like a foam material, and obviously will that break down over time? I mean, eventually it will, yes, but how long, who knows. But yeah, let's get on. I'll do the next bit. Okay, so this bit, and this bit here have all been screwed in and on. Interestingly, the middle one is different screws to the other two, because the other two have got these little black panels on like the rest of them. This middle one doesn't. I'm guessing the next issue, I don't know yet, but I'm guessing the next issue is just the same on the other side. But hey, why wait? We're about to find out. I'm just going to double check I used everything in that box. Yes, I did. Happy days. But yeah, the number one tip I can say with these kicks is, if you have extra screws, keep them. Seriously, keep them. I mean, you know, it won't be the end of the world, but and that if you know, lost them, like I do. But again, these screws are tiny. If you drop them and that onto the floor, they're gone, basically. What was that one? What issue was that one? 43. So the next one will be 44. Where's 44? 44. But yeah, you never know when you might need one. This feels exactly the same size box and everything. I'm gonna have a guess. Well, I'm guessing this is gonna look. Yeah, the stuff in there looks pretty identical. But we'll have. In fact, oh, okay, we did it. So I'm doing exactly what I did in the last issue, plus a couple of extra little bits there. So, okay. Okay, so we're starting with the metal panels. Again, I hope this is coming across well, or well enough. Alright, oh, so good. So these, I'll get them out actually. Here's one. So this is going to give it a bit more security and that, make it a bit more solid. Because my worry about this is it going to bend? on that because it was a little bit wobbly. But yeah, this is going to make it a bit stronger, give it a bit more stability. Come on. Come out of the packet. There we are. Alright. So we've got two of them, so one is going to attach to the front bit here, and the other to this back section there. So, hooray. Because it does fit, even with those panels now, it should make it. Because at the moment, well, it's doing it less so now, but more panels are add to it, the less it's flexing. So that's good. Because the thing is, you can't just you have to pick it up and move it around and flip it over, and that when you need to put screws in. So the more stable that thing is, the better. So I'm going to go off and do that. Alright, so I've added this little panel bit here, and the one at the bottom there, and also on this other side I've done the same on the other side here. So now all these black plastic bits are on there, good, because my back is aching after leaning over this thing for so long. Oh, but it has given it a lot more stability in that. So there's that. Hooray. So yay. Next issues. What one was this? So it was 44, 45. Bloody hell. Halfway through. I know it doesn't feel like it's you, but for me it's been bloody ages. That's 46. Like for me it's been about an hour at least to put this into perspective. It's not that difficult, it's just tedious. Nice. Big long box. So, issue 45. Ba 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 ba. Oh. Okay, there are 2 steps for this one, wow. Went from quite a lot of work to not a lot by the looks of things here, so let's get this one open. HP screws there. So, what am I doing? So, this is the bottom, I think this is the bottom bit of the fender. I think. By the looks of it. So yeah, we've got 2 bits of the fenders, and oh, I don't know if you can see that, but this one's labelled C. If you can see that just inside there, if it catches the light. That one's listed as C, and this one is listed as A. Again, I have no idea whether the camera's picking that up or not. We've got another bit of plastic in here. Come on, out, out, out. Right, so it looks like we're putting E and C together like this. This piece of plastic, which has A on it, goes that way around. Interesting. So, slides onto there like that. and then this bit can slide into there too. Maybe. Hey, there we go. That is held quite firmly in place, and obviously it's gonna, I imagine, be screwed in place now. And yeah, that is the right way around, and it should look like that. Because I want to make sure I get this the right way. Yes, it definitely is. And what is it? Two HP screws, which I think I've got a couple. Yeah, I've got some left over actually from the last little bit, so I'll use them up first rather than opening up a new packet. And that's oh great. This looks like a little bit of a fiddly bit because there's a couple of notches in the way and that, but there we go. I'll just do these bits on camera. But all I'm doing is putting a couple of screws into place. So, alright, so there we are, 2 screws put in place, and that is literally it. That's it for this issue. So yeah, but hey, got a full packet of HP screws. How many are left in there? There are 2 left in that packet, so what I'm going to do is put them all in the same packet, just so I don't have a load of, I have less packets fumbling about. These are all my spares, by the way. They're all my spare screws. Oh, my head. Right, bada bada bada. And now, last one. Number 46. This one feels a bit heavier. Ooh, I'll look into what we're doing next time. Oh, the fender bit. Ooh. That's not good. There's I don't know if you can see out the front, it's slightly torn it just there. Yeah. And a bit irritating. Right. This one unusually has 2 bits of tape on the front, not just one. More HP screws. What are we doing first, actually? That's a good point. Have a look at the thing and see what you're bloody doing. Ooh, there's a total of 4 steps in this one. Okay. So essentially putting bits together. I'm going to go put those bits together off camera now, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what I've got so far at the end of all these issues for this month. So as you can see, the next couple of issues, I imagine that's going to complete that. And so I imagine this is going to be the bottom bit of that. I can't see it being the top. I imagine this is going to be the bottom underside like this, and is, oh, it could be the top actually. I've just put it on top of there and that just to rest it, and it kind of does fit on there. Maybe it is the top bit of the fender, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good place to put it actually, just so it doesn't get lost. So I'll keep it on there like that just for now. It's only resting on there, but yeah. So 46, 45. Where's the other magazine gone? They're falling down to the bottom. 44, and there should be one more right at the bottom there. 43. So that explains month's issues and that. So ow, ow, ow! Have I just given myself a cardboard cut? So yeah, that's it for this month. Well, the bass, you know, I'm hoping that's it for the metal bits that I'm attaching together to it. I know obviously I'm doing the wheels and you know the bits of that, but I think because also something that I noted actually when doing this today is that this little Allen key thing or whatever nut tightener, this thing, it's starting to. I think it's starting to strip a little bit. I think it's starting to strip because a lot of times it was slipping out of place, and by the end I had to keep holding my thumb or my finger on it, like really hard, to make sure it didn't pop off. So yeah, I don't know. Because again, make sure you any little. I've learned that any little Allen keys or anything like that they give you, save them because you never know when you might need them in another issue and that down the line. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, that's it for this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.